I need to start over. I fell off. I think streaks are very anti-human. As a therapist and life coach, I recognize that people are often incredibly hard on themselves when it comes to reaching their goals. Something that a lot of people end up saying because on the path of reaching their goals, they're not able to be perfect, maybe because we're human, is, I need to start over. I fell off. I think streaks are very anti-human. I think while they can definitely, compel us and motivate us to reach new heights in our human experience and experience new heights of human excellence, there's an eventual point where streaks must come to an end. I just think sometimes we don't think about how anti-human streaks and other perfectionist kind of statistics are. I'm one of those reach for the clouds, reach for the stars, land on a cloud type of person. I think you should have high expectations for yourself, set high goals for yourself, but I think we should have a more realistic way of reaching those goals. I think it's okay to aim for something really high, but it doesn't make sense to badger yourself when you're not able to maintain perfectionist type streaks. I think sometimes we are so focused on having a streak, and while some streaks can be met, and I think you should challenge yourself whenever it's applicable, I think it's important to realize that your life is a constant journey. And I think if we start to just look at our health, our fitness, and our financial goals and other goals that we have in a journey type mindset, we will have far much more success and will be so less critical on ourselves. We'll be so much less harsh. I think it's important that we hold space for our humanity and consider all the ways that we can help ourselves meet our goals by being a lot more compassionate. I think we have no problem being critical on ourselves. We have no problem giving ourselves high expectations and high goals to achieve. But we have a hard time as a society being kind to ourselves, being compassionate, being considerate of the fact that you're a dynamic individual, that you have other things going on. You can say that, okay, I have a goal to run 5 miles every day. But what about the day that you're ready to run your 5 miles and you get a call and it's some bad news? You're not in a space to run 5 miles. You might be in a space where you just need to rest and really regroup and think about your feelings, or you may have missed your workout because you were present for someone else that might have needed you. Maybe as a mom, you're juggling so many things, you miss a day. Missing a day, it doesn't even make sense, because unless you died and came back, unless you were in a coma, you didn't miss anything. You quite literally went through life experiencing life in a different kind of day than the day you scheduled for yourself. So when you try to pursue some of these super ambitious streaks, I need you to consider that you're having a very specific idea of what your day should look like. You think you should have 75 perfect days of doing 2 exercises a day, reading 10 pages of a book a day, journaling, meditating, and doing all of these things, except you're not holding space for what reality really looks like. And so did you miss a day? No, you were very much alive. You just had a different day than the day you planned. So stop saying, I messed up, I missed this, I fell off. No, you're human and you're having a human experience. And I think if we all learned how to be far more compassionate towards ourselves, we would see ourselves progress more, because we're being kinder to ourselves. And everyone knows, whether you are familiar with the water and the plant experiment or not, that when you are kinder to yourself, more beautiful things can manifest in this place. When a child is encouraged and supported and loved and heard and validated, that child tends to do far better than a child that is constantly berated and insulted and degraded on the way to success. So I need us to really consider what being human is all about. You are dynamic. You have more than just one thing going on at all times. So don't be so hard on yourself because you missed a day in your perfect world. You were real in your world and you adjusted to whatever came up. If we can be kinder to ourselves, we will see so much more progress. I love you guys. I mean it. You know what to do. If you need help locking into this true winning mentality, because I believe in challenging people, but challenging them within their human confines, not asking you to do something super robotic that doesn't make sense with where you are in life. Head to the link in the description, head to the link in the bio, wherever you're watching this video, and just know that I'm here to support you as a life coach and therapist, supporting you, holding you accountable to the goals that make sense for you to achieve in the first place. I love you, I mean it. Book a session if you need it. Bye.